What we should get into is the weather.
Maybe the water.
Maybe the water. Yeah, I mean, Bellingham's been just slightly bit feeling cooler than we are here in Seattle, but everyone's felt a warm up.
Yeah, everybody's felt these hot temperatures over the past really week, but we do have some slightly cooler temperatures on the way, so that's the good news. If you're tired of the heat, eventually we're going to see some cooler weather moving in. Live look over the waterfront. You can see the mountain there in the background. It's going to be another fabulous day in terms of the sunny skies, maybe a little uncomfortable with the heat. We're already starting out on the mild side for all of Puget Sound. This is where we have those temperatures in the 60s at this hour. 67 in Seattle, up I-5, 68 in Everett, 65 in Bellingham, 67 in Tacoma. Notice coastal areas a little bit cooler, 57 degrees right now in Hoquiam. Temperatures this afternoon back into the 90s from Seattle south, so central and southern Puget Sound, Kitsap Peninsula. This is where we're going to see temperatures back into the low 90s, 1 or 2 mid-90s possible for those typically warmer areas. But notice we are a few degrees cooler than where we were yesterday, so I think we'll take that. 86 for Everett, so as you head north of Everett, that's where we have those temperatures largely in the 80s this afternoon. 70s, lower 70s along the coast, and that's where we don't have any heat alerts for our immediate coastal areas, but we continue until 9 p.m. tonight to have this excessive heat warning for the pink shaded areas: Tacoma, Seattle, Bellevue, Everett, Bremerton. I think we're used to it at this point. We've been under these heat alerts since Tuesday, but the good news is they do expire late tonight, and we're going to see cooler temperatures tomorrow. That's why we're going to see that heat alert expire. But notice it's not going to be cold. We're still going to be warm-ish. 86 in Seattle, but we'll take that over the 90s. 80 in Everett. Most areas across central and southern Puget Sound are in the low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon. A lot cooler for the coast, though, falling into the 60s. And the reason we're not seeing that big cool down initially is because this area of low pressure off the coast, we thought it was going to work its way in and help bring a marine push. Well, it's just going to meander off the coast, and we have to wait for a second system to arrive later this week that will eventually really cool us down. This is that marine air that we're wanting to bring in that coolness to all of western Washington, but it's just along the immediate coast. That's where we have that fog and those cooler temperatures. Visibility down below a quarter of a mile for parts of 101. Notice that retreats today. That's why those temperatures bounce up to around 70 for the coast, but that marine push works a little farther inland tomorrow morning. Could even work its way into Seattle before it retreats during the afternoon, allowing those temperatures to rebound back into the 80s. But we eventually see our temperatures fall down into the 70s on Wednesday, 78 degrees, 74 on Thursday with a chance for a few showers. Next weekend looking better with temperatures in the low 80s and sunny skies.